Oh, man. Do you guys want to talk about Kanye? Fuck, I didn't even think about that.
Well, we'll do that next. Let's do the...
Holy shit.
I mean, the answer is easy. Jews are just intelligent freaking people, man. They work their asses off.
Yeah, I mean, just stop being jealous.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, that's it.
Jesus. I mean, come on, man.
If you want that shit, just fucking work for it, you know?
So, guys, I don't know if you're as pissed off as I am, and it's probably for a different reason. But if you're really pissed off, hit that subscribe, that like, that share. Brittany Griner. I'm not so much pissed off at her. She did a really stupid thing, went to a country, had some drugs on her. She got what she deserved. I think it was too much time, but...
it was overkill, but the thing is she should have known better.
She should have known
She
better.
knew that was the law. She broke the law.
Right.
And intentionally, because she was like, fuck these people, I don't care.
Oh, I'm a WNB, whatever the heck that is.
I don't know if it was an level of arrogance. I think it was just, I think that, you're like you said, it was just blatant stupidity.
It was just
thinking
stupidity.
that you're not going to get in trouble for that.
We, as Americans, are also a huge group of tourists who are proud to go anywhere and commit what we think are victimless crimes, all in the name of, oh, we're here to visit, we're here for this one specific event or something, and it's fine. I'll be home soon enough. We brush off that like ability to go anywhere and do what we want because of freedom pretty easily.
And I really don't care about your laws. You know, it's one of those things. But that being said,
I care about your laws if I'm going to your house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that. I
You would
absolutely
think.
care about your laws. I don't care about them here because they don't affect me. But if I'm going to your house, they fucking affect me.
Yeah.
But my point on Brittany, I don't really care about Brittany. I think I don't think she's that great of a person. She's done a lot of really shitty things, and she hates America, and she's made that perfectly clear. So whatever that is. What bothers me is the trade that they made for Viktor. This is one badass motherfucker, okay? They made a great movie about him with Nicolas Cage, right?
The Lord of War. I haven't seen it, which is crazy. I thought I've seen all the action movies.
And now, if your life story, or at least like the major parts of it, can be made into a good Nicolas Cage movie, you do need to ask yourself some questions and say, what kind of person am I?
Oh, shit. What if your life story was raised in Arizona?
One thing you got to admit, the Merchant of Death, I mean, he's got a really cool nickname. That's for sure. But this guy, in 2007, 2008, he was caught selling not one, not two, but 800 SAMs, like 5 tons of plastic explosives, 20,000 AK-47s, and he's supplying it to every chaos around the planet, from Africa, you name it. He's doing it everywhere. So he got busted and he got 25 years. And they trade him for a girl that had a little weed?
I'm surprised that...
What a weak White House, man. That's what that is.
I'm surprised that he only got 25 years. I mean, this is what he was caught with, but how many people did this person actually... How much blood is on his hands?
They're thinking hundreds of thousands of people.
Then how do you only get 25 years for that? You know, and what do you... How is that the person you trade for the WNBA girl? You know what I mean?
For a bag of weed. Okay, what about all these wonderful people that smoked a joint that are in prison right now because they had a frickin' half ounce of weed or a vape pen or something? They're sitting in prison here, and this administration goes and gets her out. So let's get all these other people out that shouldn't be in prison right now.
Well, why did they wait this long, too? I mean... How long did it take Trump to get A$AP Rocky out? That was like a week, right?
Yeah, well, that's Trump. Big difference. Yeah, and Trump didn't switch.
He didn't switch anything.
No,
yeah,
because America's policy has never been to swap. That's not the deal. You do it through sanctions. So this whole thing just smells
really bad. It really does. I don't understand. I mean, like it's... What do you think, Adam? You're just very quiet over there.
Yeah.
I think that this is insane. that is who they traded for. What's gonna happen as a result of this?
Yeah, but I also think in its own way, it's pretty true to America's international character. Actually, being that he has never sold as many weapons as the United States has. There's not as much blood on his hands as there is some folks who have been in our own government and created wars like, oh, I don't know, that shit show we just finished up in Afghanistan. Okay, so we can sit
going
here.
a whole different. That's
no, but I'm saying realistically, this guy.
We're not talking about countries. Every country on the planet does that. Okay.
Yeah, everyone has.
But nobody does it as much as us, and we've got a really sophisticated business.
End of the day, I mean, we can compare oranges with apples. But
but that's not what we're doing.
But the thing is that this person killed hundreds of thousands of people, more than likely.
Only through his business.
Only through his
but the
business.
stupidity here isn't any of that. The stupidity is just the deficit on the trade.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna. I totally agree with the trade deficit between value of individuals, and I can't really look at the situation without looking at the full picture there. So I
understand.
I get what you're saying.
I understand. I mean,
but that's,
I don't really know the full picture either. I haven't done enough research.
Well, guys, you're right, Adam. That's never ending.
Yeah.
And that's every country on the planet. And we all know, these guys that make these weapons want wars. I mean, that's just the way it works. It's
right.
The way everything turns. Okay. But when you have a policy, when the country has a policy of no trading, okay, we've had that policy for, I don't know how long it's been. I think the last time they did it was traded somebody was in the 60s, but maybe you can look that up, Adam. But
yeah, I think I will.
It's just not done. And every time we've got hostages back or, things of this nature, it's done through economic issues, okay, sanctions, things of that nature. But to send out, I mean, you might as well give them Charles Manson. Who else do we want to give? You got a list? It doesn't make any sense to me. And she's not important enough to.
Well, in Charles Manson's defense, he didn't actually ever kill anyone.
No, he didn't. That's right. That's very true. Sorry about that, Charles. I'm sure you're in hell somewhere talking about that.
Oh.
But what pisses me off even more is the Marine.
I imagine Kanye is going to say that he wasn't a bad guy after all.
Yeah, no, he was cool.
He wasn't such a bad guy.
He made some great barbecue out at the ranch.
Oh, man.
But Paul Wheeler, he's still sitting in Russian jail for 4 years. And you got to remember, Brittney confessed. She said she was guilty. This guy never did anything. They said he was espionage and all this, a spy. Guaranteed if he was a spy, the U.S. would have had him out already, okay, period. It just wasn't a cool move, I didn't think at all.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not... doesn't make sense, the trade. It really doesn't. It's I don't know. It's Tic Tacs for chocolate cake. I don't understand.
It's now let's go Brandon and Brittney. Right? What do you do?
I don't know. I think
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to bring NASCAR into it, but whatever.
That's a good one, yeah. All right, guys, hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that share, and I have no idea why you're watching this podcast. See you later.